The federal government has said that they are going to do cash transfers to the very poor families. But that is not enough. We need a very open, transparent system whereby we need to know how many people. You're talking about 302,000 households. Yeah. We're in a population of almost 200 million. What is the constituents of those 302,000 households? Let's not forget that Nigeria, half of Nigerian children cannot read and write. That means there's a high level of illiteracy. What is happening to education? Nigeria is one of the worst places to give birth in the world. Is the worst. It has the fourth worst maternal mortality. And what are we doing to improve healthcare? How many hospitals are being built? So it is not enough for us to sit and say, okay, we're transferring 5,000 or whatever the amount is to the poor. It is good. It's a good start because, social programs are very, very important for countries like poor countries like Nigeria. And, a lot of, we should have a lot of emphasis focusing on the poor, but also we have to look at provision of essential amenities, healthcare and education. What are we doing about healthcare?
So where do you actually stand? Where do you stand? Should the money be shared to the poorest of the poor in Nigeria, the 302,000 households that the government has said, or should the monies be channeled to infrastructure?
Well, I don't, as Bill Gates said, that we should invest in human capital. While I agree that, we should channel the money to the poorest of the poor, it comes with some responsibilities. Now, if we just sit down and say, okay, it's going to be channeled to 302,000 households, and it's going to be monitored by the World Bank, what are the names? How many people? Is it made public so that the public can scrutinize? So that if I have poor people in my community, I can go and register. It should be an open system. It should not be a system whereby we just hear over the news that, there's going to be a conditional cash transfer to 302,000.
But you know that the government already has a conditional cash transfer program.
Yeah.
That the government shares 5,000 naira
yes,
to the
it is going on,
poor.
but it is not enough. Apart from the poor people, we have unemployed people. So the target is to get a chunk of Nigerians earning this. Those people that cannot afford their basic amenities, and those people that are unemployed. That is the target. And remember, we have a population of almost 200 million. So if we're talking about thousands of households, we don't know what it constitutes. We should be targeting millions of households. Now, we were recently listed as one of the poor countries, or the poorest of the poor, overtaking India. Now, if we were targeting the minor parts of the population, it is not going to be enough. Okay. We need to target majority of the population. Okay, we need to target the poor in the millions.
Yeah, we'll come back to
and
that a bit.
With education, provision of education and healthcare. And there should be also conditions for transferring this cash transfer.
That's why it is